Hey guys, it's Knowledge by Nikki and Nikki Smith. I am back. I missed you guys for 2 days. I missed talking to you all, trying to get us to change the way we think and, just do things differently. My name is Nikki Smith. That's Nikki with 1K. And I have been in constant talks with people lately about salons versus salon suites. Most of us in this industry know what salon suites are. We've seen them. We've watched them grow. We just, it's kind of this new thing. So, hey, how you doing, Jacynthia? I'm back. I was crazy for the last 2 days. But let me talk about salon suites versus salons. I myself was a salon owner for 21 years. You name it, I did it. I have probably experienced every possible issue that could be had in a salon. So I understand the salon management ownership aspect extremely well, especially in this day and age. But I also have been in salon suites. When I decided to shut my last salon down, I decided to go into salon suites because I was traveling mostly. So I didn't need the salon thing to do what I did. I had done it. Got the t-shirt, proved I could do it, and that was it. And also, I will be opening a salon suite building very soon. So even though I knew several people that own salon suites, I wanted to be able to be inside to see, feel, experience exactly what I thought they were about. So let me talk to you a little bit about salon suites. Those of you all that are on now, you already know we're doing a salon owners conference at the end of next year. And these are salon owners that want to keep their salons. They want to still have them. So let's talk about what's changed. The reason why salon suites have become so popular. The first thing is the traditional salon, the way we were and still are accustomed to doing it. Guys, it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. Now, let me back up and talk about what traditional means. We're accustomed to having these atmospheres where people just walk in and it's more of a social gathering, and people, they have these great conversations and they may sit there for hours at a time, and we become the total authors of what happens to their hair and how it happens and when it happens, and they just trust everything we say, and we just basically, it's just totally service oriented. It's nothing else that's involved in the salon environment except we just service them and we talk and we have a good time and they pay and they leave. Let me tell you something, guys, that I have learned, because I wanted to learn this in order to do a great salon owners conference as well as what my salon suite should have in them. The service aspect alone of what we do in our businesses does not work, guys. You have to create more than just, I do your hair, you trust me, you pay me, and that's it. It doesn't work anymore, guys. We have a customer that comes in our salons that all of the customers have changed in the way they think. They don't anymore think about what we are doing just in terms of service. So let me give you some real facts. I get Salon Today. I'm going to give you some facts that I got from Salon Today about salon suites. And because I wanted to give you, this was from the February issue of Salon Today. And what it talks about the evolving customer. The evolving customer. Let's look at how the digital aspect of the way our world works has become. Everything is at a touch of a button. Everything is basically proven, seen, interacted through something digitally. So I'm going somewhere with this. So our new salon model, first of all, if we want to survive, is going to have to accept that there's going to have to be some type of digital presence in the salon. And I'm going to go into what I mean when I say that. The e-commerce customer that we have now, they're using things like Amazon, Grubhub. All of these companies have changed the way the customer sees service and retail. First of all, if we want to survive as salon owners in this business, We're going to have a business that is retail first and service second. Because everything that the customer thinks now, as far as how they interact and how they maneuver through this world, has to deal with them buying something from somewhere. That's the first thing. We need to have things set up almost, and I'm giving you some of the points, but if you come to the conference, we're going to actually help you to create this new salon model. We need to even have it where all of our retail is sitting in one spot, where a digital kiosk, meaning they could literally go and touch a button and literally see what's there. We don't have to do all the formal explanations. They could push a button, see a product that's on the shelf. It'll tell them what the product does, what the product is used for, how the product works, how much the product costs. We need to have things that while they're waiting, they're going to have to be able to have some type of digital a technological experience other than just sitting and waiting for us to do their hair. This is the way the world works. We don't even have enough outlets for people to plug up phones and for people to be able to charge phones. Look at how the airport has changed the way they do what they do. They got plugs everywhere. This is the world we live in. We need to have workstations set up where people could sit on laptops and do work. We need to have good Wi-Fi servicing where people don't have to worry about what's the Wi-Fi. Is the Wi-Fi strong enough? Can I get on? We need to do our entire salon where it has a digital, a technological experience. If you are going to allow customers to listen to radio, to watch television, whatever it is, the customer should be able to have something that they can plug into. If they're sitting under a dryer, they need to be able to have it where your TV is literally where they can pick up headphones and go sit under the dryer listening to and watching television, where they can also have this same digital experience. There are many other things, and I'm just going through some of them because when you come to the conference, again, the conference, if you're interested, the number is 708-798-7900. You will be able to we're going to give you a packet that will give you the listing and companies to buy this stuff with cheaply, an entire digital model for the New Age salon. You're going to have to also have imaging systems. Clients, yes, they trust us, but you may want to invest, and now you can do it cheaply. When they first came out, they were very expensive. Imaging systems that allow a customer to be able to sit, maneuver through if it's color. They need to be able to go through, put their picture in, have different type of images that they're able to see what they would look like with different type of color. When is this? The actual conference, I think this is Gary that's asking me, is November 3rd, 4th. It's 3rd and 4th in Chicago, 2018. It's right at the Chicago Midway Hyatt House. So you get off the plane, you go right to the hotel. You text me at 708-798-7900, and I will send you all the necessary information about the conference, okay? But again, the imaging systems, these are also things that we're going to need to do. You're going to need to have something that a client can actually do digitally that will allow them to be able to experience the same thing they're able to experience everywhere else, but do it in a salon environment. These are some of the things. There are many more, guys. But these are some of the things that are going to be essential in saving our salons, which is what the Salon Owner Strategies, that's SOS, aka Save Our Salons Conference is called. That is absolutely necessary for us to be able to keep these salons. No more. We got to stop thinking, guys, in terms of I'm just going to do their hair. They're going to trust what I say. They're going to pay me and they're going to walk out. Your salons are going to be lost. You're going to lose them. They are not going to stay. Statistical data. And I can't remember. I read so much, I forget where I get some of this stuff from. I read some statistical data on salons coming in the next 10 years. The actual data says that there will be no more traditional salons within the next 10 years. Now, I don't believe that that should be the case. Even though I'm opening a salon suite, I'm at a different stage in my personal and professional life. I'm actually opening a salon suite that you have to be in the industry 10 years or more. You can't even rent from me, because I'm getting ready to get into what salon suites are about. I believe that there is still a need and room for a traditional salon because of the camaraderie, because there are things that you get in a traditional salon from the standpoint of a platform to build on, to understanding how to work, how to be a good customer service specialist, but you need other people to inspire you to be able to do that. You need other people to feed off of, to help you while you're growing in that aspect. You need that. It is absolutely necessary. So in order for us to save our salons and to be able to still be around in 10 years, guys, we got to do stuff differently. We have to do things differently, okay? Now, let me flip it a little bit. I'm going to go back and forth, but let me flip it a little bit and talk about the salon suite industry. First of all, salon suites are not new. Okay, in 1970, I forgot his last name. I had known about him for a while. Chris Clark in Amarillo, Texas, actually was one of the first salon suite owners. Okay, what's the name of the article? Text me Alexander Thornton, the name of the article. I'll send it to you. It came out of Salon Today. Okay, I'll send you the article, and I'll send you the article on the guy Chris that actually opened the first salon suite. But this was in 1970, guys. I had the experience of seeing my first salon suite in Baltimore. Someone had bought like a old Holiday Inn or something like that, a little one, the little express ones, and tricked it out. And this was maybe late 90s. And I had never seen anything like this before. I said, that is absolutely amazing. So I wanted to learn more. Okay, cool. Text me, Alexander. I wanted to learn more about what this salon suite thing is. Now, there are two. Let me give you one of the reasons why they've become so popular. The guys that open Solar Salon. Most of us, if we know anything about suites, we know Solar Salon. Let me get their names right. I like to say things right. See, I write things down for you all. I actually do research. Hold on. Where are their names here? Brian, Solomon, and Stratton Smith. Those are the co-founders of Solar Salon. Now, these guys had started something similar, but it wasn't what it is today. One of the main reasons, they had some other, I forgot, it was called Beauty something that they started. But one of the main reasons that they realized they needed to go into a different mindset of real estate is because they stated that they could not get the people in the salon to get along. They were tired of putting out fires. They were tired of being the referee of unnecessary battles amongst salon workers and professionals, which is still happening today. They were tired of that. So they said, look, we're going to come up with a concept. We don't even know exactly how it's going to work. We're going to put some walls between them. We're going to let them kind of work independently, and we're going to let them do that. Now, when they first did it, it wasn't necessarily what solar is today. Because solar today is literally true ownership. You have to get your own business license. You have to get your own everything within this space that you work into. It is your space, your name, your ownership, your everything. Okay? So that was one of the first reasons that it happened. Also, in the day of where commission has basically become obsolete. Commission is something that is very difficult. It used to be just with the African American population. Now it's even with the Caucasians. They do not want to work commission. We have a renter mentality salon industry. They want to be renters. They do not want to be commissioned. So salon suites actually were able to appeal to this idea, yet they did not have to incur all of the expenses that typical ownership, if you just want to be a renter and you can't find a place to rent, you end up opening your own. That's kind of the way we generally go, but there's a lot of expenses that come with that. So the salon suite concept kind of gave you the best of both worlds. It let you be a renter, also let you be an owner, without all of the reoccurring cost of ownership, okay? That is why Salon Suites, that's some of the reasons. Again, we only on for a little bit, so you come to the conference, you'll be able to learn more. We'll be able to go really in depth with that. But Salon Suites have really come out of a need for people to work in an environment that they have had a hard time finding. They want to keep more of their own money. They want to be more of their own boss. That's where the whole rent concept comes in the first place. And they have not been able to successfully exist in the same space with each other. So for that reason, Salon Suites, even though they're old, they're not new, they're all the way back to the 70s, but the movement of them has probably been within the last 20 years, where they have become incredibly popular. Now, let me say this. Salon versus Salon Suites. I do not believe that Salon Suites are for everyone. The same two guys that co-founded Solar, they also said that their turnaround rate is about 10%, which is good. But the 10% of the people that are not able to maintain in Solar are the ones who do not have a client base. They are the ones who did not learn how to operate in the traditional salon. So therefore, they don't just come into this, now you own your own space and do well in it, because it's things that you need to learn that are foundational, that only happen in the traditional salon. You're on your own when you go into a suite. Nobody's telling you how to run your business, how to do anything. And believe it or not, that is the 10% that they are losing. Now, that's still good numbers. They're maintaining 90% of their people. They're losing 10%, but they said the 10% is that group. So where does that group go? If that group that needs to build until they get to the place where they can maintain, know how to grow, know how to do all of this, where do they go to get this information before they go jump into a salon suite? Where do they go? So guys, we cannot do away with the salons. They cannot become extinct. They cannot become obsolete, but the model for the new age salon has got to change. It's got to change. It is not going to make it, and we're going to lose people coming straight out of school to suites where they are not going to survive because they have no idea how to grow, what to do, where to go. And also, let me say this about suites. Unlike a salon, you have to be incredibly self-motivated to make it in a suite. There is no one there telling you what to do, how to do, when to do it, go to class. There is no one there that does that. So you have to be a person that is really, extremely self-motivated in order to grow in a suite. You're not going to grow. You're going to get to a point, you're going to stay there, be stale, and that's going to be it. You won't even know where your capabilities can actually take you, because everyone is not the type of person that can literally just shift on their own and evolve without someone doing it for them. When you get into a good salon, you will have good management. You will have education that's offered to you at no cost or very little cost. You will have people that can teach you about retail. You will learn from other people's mistakes. You'll see stuff that people do that you say, okay, I know what I don't want to do. You need that to start that foundation, to learn about how to organize your own business, if that's what your aspiration is, if you decide to step away from that and do it now in a salon suite. So I want to say this to all of the people who just want to jump in a suite. A suite is not for everyone. It is not. Those that it is for, it works extremely well. You have people with introverted personalities. They do good in a suite. They're not interested in being around all those people. They need to be in a place where they don't have all of that. They have come to a place where they know how to build and grow and create the atmosphere that they need to create. These are people who don't like people telling them what to do, but they are able to manage when they have to make their own decisions. There are people that the suites have been, at the stage when I went into a suite, I had already run. I don't know how many times I had different salons, probably 5 or 6. I had already done it. booth rental, commission. I had people on salary. I had every possible aspect of the salon industry that could be had. Once I did that, I'm now traveling. I'm teaching, I'm doing all this other stuff. It was actually a friend of mine that convinced me to sell my other shop. He said, you know what, Nick, you've done it. Why are you still doing that? It was time for me to evolve. And I knew how to manage and organize and run my own professional life without being prompted. I knew how to do that. I knew how to set up goals to get to the next level. But I learned that from the salon experience. I didn't learn that just waking up one day. No, the salon experience, working in a salon, owning in a salon, being in a salon taught me how to manage now what is my own business. That is what I learned. But guys, the only way we're going to be able to do that is we're going to have to change the way we're operating in our salon. The traditional salon model, it doesn't work, guys. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. We have to realize that the same people that buy from Amazon, the same people that do Uber, the mindset that comes with these people are the same people that sit in our chairs, and they want some of the same experiences that they get everywhere else. So you can see I missed you all. I'm so passionate about this. I missed talking to you all for the last 2 days. Okay? So this is something that we're going to have to do. Somebody put the number up for me again. Come to the Salon Owners Conference. We deal with all of this. I also have great speakers. It's not just me. And I get good speakers. I get people that know some stuff. It's 708-798-7900. Text me at that number. Just say you need some info. I'm still waiting on my graphics guy. Chris, if you're on here, I'm waiting on you to send me this info so I can send my people. But you got a year. You got to next November, so we got time. We got all kind of payment plans and all kind of things. So look, is that Janet West Davis? Yes. Hi, Janice. How are you? That's the first salon I started in, guys. Lord and Elegance over in Calumet City set the tone for my entire career. There's no words that can explain how much I appreciate them showing me how to navigate through this thing we call the beauty business. I got it early, guys. All right, so those of you that are salon owners, you're going to have to accept the fact that you also are going to be dealing with people that are in the growing stage. We're also going to show you at the conference how even though you have booth renters, it is still going to be your responsibility to keep them inspired, to keep them growing, because if you don't, they're going to leave. They're going to leave. There's a book I just bought. You know, you all know I read a lot, right? There's a book I just bought also by Simon Sinek, and it's called Leaders Eat Last. Okay, and you can kind of get the gist of what that means. It means that when you're in charge, even though you're the boss, you got to make sure you feed everybody else in your house before you eat. You have the conference, you have to feed you have to make sure everybody eats and then you eat. If you don't, you're going to lose your babies. You got to make sure everybody else is okay. You have to. It is absolute. I haven't started reading it yet. I just bought it. Okay, so you all, when I read it more, but I read what it was about and I understood it, and he actually got this concept from the military. He said he was doing something with someone in the military. He noticed that all of the people that were under the lieutenant, he let them eat and get all that they wanted to do first, and then he ate. And so he said he learned something from that concept. So I just got the book, guys, so I haven't read it yet. That's going to be my new book. So Leaders Eat Last. See, we know what to do, but we got to make sure everybody under us knows what to do, or we lose them. And then when we lose stylists, we can't pay rent, we can't pay bills, then we end up getting forced into a salon suite because we don't have the money to sustain it. We don't have it. So guys, there is a difference. The reason I did this, because I've been in this conversation for the last couple days, it seems like, about salon and salon suites. There's a difference. Also, let me say this too. I mentioned about the two guys that co-founded Solar Salon. Look, I keep forgetting their names. Let me get their names again. Brian Solomon and Stratton Smith. They also said, I learned about them, that they targeted salon owners. They targeted people that once owned a salon that no longer, for whatever reason, own a salon. They targeted that group. So think about it. They're basically telling you that they are targeting people who are seasoned, people who have sustainability with customers, people that have already done the growing part. And they did that in a traditional salon. They could not have done that anywhere else. They did that in a traditional salon. Now they were just looking for a different work environment, different work experience. Maybe someone like me, I didn't leave the salon because I didn't leave ownership because I was doing bad. I left it because it was the next cycle. I was in a different cycle of life. I didn't need to do that anymore. It was just taking up more time and more money than I needed to give it. I had done it. So this was also their target when they did the solar salon suites. So think about it, guys. I want you all to really be honest about where you are in your careers, whether you're a salon owner, new, out of school, booth renter, commission. There is a place for salons. Now, I know I hear it all the time. I have a hard time finding a good place to work. I just can't find it. Is owners sick of workers and workers sick of owners, and it's just difficult for us to come together in a way that we can work in harmony. So I need to see you. I need to see you at the Salon Owners Conference, aka Save Our Salons, November 4th and 5th next year. You got all the way to next year. So I got good payment plans and all that. You won't even see it. And I need to see you. So again, text me at 708-798-7900 and just send me that you're interested. Just say, look, just send me some stuff on it. I got everything. I have probably about 12 to 15. I think I added 3 more categories. We talk about everything. We even how to establish business credit. Where to get money. Everything. We talk about everything in this conference. Everything. We don't miss anything. Social media marketing. Tomorrow when I come on, I'm gonna have my list. I don't have it in front of me of everything that we're gonna talk about. We don't leave no stone unturned. And again, it's not just me, because I don't know everything. I tell people I know a lot about a lot, but I don't know everything. So I also am learning also. So the number again is 708-798-7900. Text me. Just text me. And I got that phone somewhere around here. Oh, it's right here. Just text me and I'll send you out the information via text. Text me your email too, because I'm going to send it via email and via text. I know some of us don't read emails, so I'll send it both ways. So whatever you read first, that's where you'll get it. And you'll have all the information. I'm solidifying all the speakers right now. I actually have more people that want to speak than I have room for. So we're trying to break that down and make sure that everybody that's speaking is talking about something different. A lot of us know some of the same stuff, but we're going to make sure when you leave there, your brain is going to be filled. It is absolutely necessary. And you all come out and see me. I'll be in Atlanta November 5th and 6th of this year. Come and see me, guys. I'm teaching color. I tell people color is what I do. I'm a colorist. I love color. Color is what I do. But business is who I am. Okay? That's the difference. Color is what I do. Business is who I am. So come out and see me November 5th and 6th. I'll be in Atlanta at the DoubleTree. We have Eddie Natalie Spencer. Look in the comment area. He actually has the information there for you to be able to log on and buy tickets. I think it's I Educate Do You. That is the name of the site, .com. You can go on, and I love to talk to people. Come up, even though I'm teaching color, you want to come up and chat with me and holler at me. And, people try to pick my brain when they I don't mind. That's fine. Come pick my brain out. And I probably have the flyers there. So if you all are near the Atlanta area, come out and see us. It's going to be 40 classes for $40. That is unheard of. 40 for 40 at the DoubleTree in Atlanta. So you'll see in the comment box, it says Eddie Natalie Spencer. Eddie, put that up again for them so they can see the website, IEducateDoYou.com. They can buy their tickets. But guys, my time is almost up. I will be back tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff. See, when I miss a couple days, then my mind is like totally on overload to talk to you all about some stuff. So I got a lot to say this week. A lot. I got 2 more days. Remember, we have Freedom Fridays. That's where I give you some free stuff. Some real stuff you can use, right? So that's going to be Freedom Fridays. So I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I got to go. You already know I got my drug already. So I'm getting ready to do a little running. I actually have to teach at my husband's school. My husband is on this call. Woo, woo, woo. Bobby Madison, Legacy Barber College in Glenwood, Illinois. I'm giving you a little shout out, Bobby. So I'm actually going to be teaching the class a little later on. I teach on Wednesdays. So I will see you all tomorrow. Again, 708-798 7900. Text me if you want info for the conference. I'm just waiting for my graphics guy. He said he'd have it by today, so it might be on my email. He works through the night. So let me check it out. If I have it, I'm going to proof it, make sure it has everything I need on it. I'll send it right to you. I try to have it out 12 months before the conference. Yes, y'all got to come to Chicago, and yes, it's cold. I'm sorry. But I got you right at the airport. We're at the Hyatt House, Chicago Midway, wonderful airport. You get breakfast and lunch with this conference. You get all type of books, all type of business listing information. We're going to make sure you leave there set up. You're going to be set up. I don't believe in leaving people to fish for stuff. No, I'm going to give you everything you need so that you don't have to be calling me like, what's that phone number again? No, you'll have it. You're going to get a lot of stuff when you leave this conference, but I want to see our salon survive. Everybody can't be in a suite, guys. Not everybody. Everybody cannot go to the salon suites. Then where do the people coming out of school go? Where do they go? Where do they learn? Where do they plant themselves and grow? And where does that come from? So we got to save our salons, guys. But we got to change. So we got to change the way we think. The only way salons could change is the people that own them have to change. There has to be a paradigm shift in the way we do business. Okay? So look, I can go on and on and on and on and on and on forever. You all please share this video. Share it on your Facebook page. Also, hit me up. I have an Instagram page that I also put a lot of stuff on. It's Knowledge by Nikki with 1K. N-I-K-I. Knowledge by Nikki 1K. Okay? Not 2Ks. And then I also have a Color Me Crazy Instagram page. That's KOLORMECRAZEE. Okay, I spelled it a little different there. So you all check me out on both of those. Follow me. I'm getting ready to start doing webinars. I'll be doing color webinars all the time. Okay, so you got class this November in Atlanta. Next November is yes, I'm somewhere every week. So yes, I'm in Atlanta teaching color. November 5th and 6th. If you look at Eddie Natalie Spencer, you'll see where everything is and how you can buy tickets. And then my conference is next November, but I got 1,000 things between then and now. So that's not it. I got a bunch of stuff. But look, guys, I gotta go. Peace out. I love talking to you all. I miss yes to webinars. Yes, I'm gonna have webinars, probably at least 3 a month. Okay, so I'll be getting you information on that too. I'm just setting up with the company that I want to use. Some of them will be live, some of them will be pre-recorded. We're gonna have a little bit of both. Okay, I'll see you all soon. I gotta go. I got things to do, places to go, and people to see. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.